in the mood.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank my brothers, my sisters. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome to another live stream coming to you from Atascadero, California, where the mud froze freely. This Atascadero is a great little town. Love it. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Remember, this is your live stream. You ask some questions, okay? You tell us what you want to do. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. And we'll try to get to your questions and play whatever you want to play. We got a wonderful show lined up for you. Wes is here working the soundboard and stuff.
Yep. Even Richard Bishop said, "You get to sound so smooth and warm, Wes. Champ. What's your secret?" I don't know. I don't have a secret. Just get it dialed in. Just gotta dial it in.
Dial it in. Dial it in. So you guys all know the name of that song that we just played. It's called "In the Mood." The old, from World War II. And I was watching a bunch of videos on World War II, because of Veterans Day.
Memorial Day,
okay. And but also we're in the eyes now. So the eyes have it. So we're going to be playing songs in the eyes. So In the Mood, man. That's just a happy song. And, it's a simple song, yet complex. So it can be as hard as you want it or as easy as you want it. So we have a lesson on that with that track on the library. And, you play a gig and you end up and you throw that puppy in there. People love that. People love it. Yes, little Glenn Miller. Anyway. It's not hip, right? We're not hip. We're square. But I like being square. It's a nice tune. That's all there is to it. So the theme for today, what is the theme for today, Wes?
It's your top 4 heritage archtops. So we're going to feature all heritage guitars today. Dug out some that you haven't played in a while. And we're, talking about these great guitars.
Okay.
All of them are pretty sweet.
Yeah. So they really are. And I forget how nice they are. I got them all out, and it's like, holy cow. This particular one is a Kenny Burrell, and this is an 18-inch guitar. Now, it's like a Super Eagle, except it's got the pointed cutaway. What is that? Florentine cutaway. And solid woods, solid spruce top, ebony fretboard, 5-piece neck. And, you say to yourself, okay, 18 inches. 18 inches is big. And there's no doubt about it. But I tell you what, when you hold it like I am, and then it's like the neck is right here. It's like, wow, this is really close.
Whoa.
Whoops. Got to turn that one on.
It was on earlier.
What? Is anything EQ'd?
No. Or I don't know.
Okay, well, we got...
it's all flat.
Okay. We're just getting a lot of the overhead mic there. Anyway, it's a 25.5-inch scale length, and if you hold an 18-inch guitar correctly, it's not going to kill you. If you hold it like Elvis's special, I have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. So if you hold it like that, it's going to get to your shoulder. Your shoulder is going to be up here like this, and you're going to go, this is killing me. So you got to hold it right and make sure you have a strap. And that's true with any jazz box, for me anyways, because I had a 175 and my shoulder went to heck because I was holding it like I was taught, like you're firing a gun. You hold it like that, like a rifle. And Come to find out, that's probably not a good way to go. So you find your own way, but don't be, there's not just one way of holding a guitar. So you can play around with all sizes.
Let's take a look at who's here with us today. William Melton.
William, I hope you're feeling better.
Eddie
buddy.
Davis. Hey, Eddie.
Eddie, what's up, buddy?
Gordon in Birmingham. W.C. Ray. How's it going? W.C. Ray. Audio Talk. It's Bill down in SoCal. Ludovic Lampert. Jim Rolfe. Hey, Jim.
Jim Rolfe.
Paul P-Man. What's going on, Paul? Big Steve in Olympia. How's it going, Big Steve? Mike Brandenberger. Hey, Mike. How's it going in Dallas? Pat Evans over in Fresno.
Pat Evans.
Jason Brandt in Burbank. And Don Spain. What's going on, Don?
Don, we're going to see you guys real soon.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Junior Pilots in Burbank as well. Richard Bishop's always in the house. Richard, how's it going? Don Boudreau. Said you were cooking right out of the gate, and he's gonna use your track there on "In the Mood." He said. Oh,
you should, man. You
use that song
with your gigs. I think everybody would love those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark Larkins over in Tennessee. Hey, Mark. And James McNamara.
James.
Oh, he's in Gulf Shores, Alabama today.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's on the beach, man. He's down there on the beach.
Yeah, Rob.
Son of a beach.
Rob Riggs.
Rob.
Hey, Rob. James Moon watching over in Spain. Hey, James. Let's see. Dawn says, that's a gorgeous guitar. I'm getting flashbacks of when you sold me the Almond Burst Super Eagle. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Do you still have that?
Probably, I would imagine.
That guitar was extremely sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Kirby over in Thousand Oaks. Hey, Kirby. What's going on, buddy? And Roland up in Washington. Hey, Roland. Good to see you, buddy.
What does Junior Pilot says? Oh, at first glance, I thought you said, I feel like wearing pants.
Oh, he was talking about a comment from...
Oh, In the Mood?
Yeah.
Wearing
W.C.
pleats?
Ray says Pete's, yeah.
Pete's.
Yep.
Pete's Coffee?
Yeah, anyway, so Memorial Weekend over. Officially summer.
Your grandfather climbed into an airplane and pushed people out on D-Day and the Battle of the Rhine and about 8 battles, just so you could sit around and make hot dogs on Memorial Day. Drink beer and eat hot dogs. And it's... Anyway.
Yeah, all right. I do have some guitar news coming up later in the show, including that an update on that Framus guitar, Lennon's 12-string, up for auction just yesterday, and it set a record.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then also there's a pedal that I think we're gonna get for you, a new pedal that just came out.
Oh, good. I'm like a pedal king.
It's a must get. Probably for most of you guys are gonna want it.
Really?
When you see it, it's the I can't even really tease it because we'll give it away. But
don't give it away yet.
I'll just put it this way: it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
Well, that one that you showed last week with the
Beach Boys.
Yeah. I thought that was a pretty cool pedal.
Yeah, it was.
Very cool. Sometimes I wonder, maybe I ought to get... Their pedals are such a pain.
Yeah.
For a jazz guy, I mean, you might take a tuner pedal, maybe that's... Or, by the way, this is my vitamin drink. This is why I'm so healthy. Or a pedal that has a looping pedal, maybe. or a reverb pedal if you're blowing out of an amp that doesn't have reverb. It's, those are like the. And then if you're playing in a band, you got to have all this other crap, chorus, delay, distortion. What I hate about pedals, Wes, is you're always standing on one leg because you always got the other one on a pedal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom said above the discussion there is an ad for Reverb that says sponsored by Reverb. That's deceiving. We are not sponsored by Reverb. Only that ad is sponsored by Reverb.
Well, you know what? I think
that.
you better call them. Tell them, ask them what the hell's going on, Wes.
I don't see what she's talking about.
Maybe
it's probably just on hers. I don't know. Do you guys see an ad for Reverb?
Maybe they'd sponsor us.
Yeah, we talk about them enough on the show, so
I know.
It's only appropriate.
Well, I had a chance to talk to some of those guys at NAMM, and I thought, what do I need to do that for? And then I realized afterwards, yes, I probably should have.
Yeah.
All right, so this song here, or this guitar, is the workhorse of the line. You can't find a Kenny Burrell. I mean, if you can't, Greg DeGordo said, "Hey, I think you only have one of two guitars made like this blonde Kenny Burrell."
Well, hold on, man. I'm still doing some announcements here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go.
So the Central Coast Jazz Guitar Fest, you guys, tickets are on sale. Go to the website, Jazz Guitar Fest. Get your tickets, hotel rooms, buy your tickets. You can get a shuttle from LAX or Santa Barbara to the venue. Great rates on rooms. It's all linked up. The site is ready to totally rock and roll. And we're looking for some sponsors and some exhibitors. So if you guys sell guitars, you guys have gear, you guys own companies, know anybody that should be there, let us know. Drop us an email. I'm going to send out an email to all the ticket holders from last year coming up tomorrow, trying to get them on board. We already got a couple tickets sold from Blake and Lachlan.
Oh, yeah, Blake?
Yeah.
Oh, and Lach. Sweet.
So, yeah, it's still obviously 9 or so months away, but yeah, we're looking to fill this place up. It's a much bigger venue, much cooler place. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. We're excited about it. It's a really it's just a bigger hotel. Allow more of us to kind of be together as a group. There's going to be a student jam room. There's 3 times as much space for the concert, and just going to be a lot cooler facility, I think. I mean, not that the Cambria Pines Lodge wasn't cool, but this is just.
Oh yeah, it was really cool.
It's a lot better.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend.
Jeez.
And so yeah, if you
we should just do that full time.
If you have yeah, we should. If you have any ideas or teachers or people you want to see, just drop them in the chat here. Or again, if you're not on the mailing list for the event, go to jazzguitarfest.com and a pop-up will pop up and you can get on our mailing list. And yeah, so we're still looking to line up the teachers, but it's going to be great. It's in Buellton, wonderful little winery kind of town, and it's really going to be fun. It's about I don't know, maybe an hour and 20 minutes from LA. So yeah, get on board and get your tickets and head to the website, get all signed up.
Get on board.
Yeah. And then let's see. Also, you sold a guitar yesterday to a guy. Well, I mean, I essentially sold it to the guy, but well, you know,
Good job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
well, one of the reasons was he so this is a cool deal that we have when we sell guitars is that you get a free membership to the Guitar College library when you buy a guitar from us, $300, full year, 600 plus lessons, and this guy was calling to, he wanted that Joe Pass Emperor, and we sold it, so he was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just, you know,
By the membership.
buy the membership. But he was like, I wanted to buy the guitar because I was like, I already want the membership, so an extra $300 or $400 and I can get a guitar too. Like, sweet, let's do it. So then we called him back and we were like, hey, how about this Samick? Get the Samick, was $900, and he was like, all right, let's do it. So he picked up the Samick. That was Jim
Carson.
over in Las Vegas, and got that in the mail to you yesterday, Jim. I don't know if you're watching, but it's gonna be, you're gonna like that guitar. It's a really nice guitar for the
True.
price. So yeah, that's another thing. And so if you're thinking about buying a guitar from us, you get a free membership. Plus, it's all set up. You don't have to take it to a luthier and get it set up. It's not buying something that you know isn't, don't know how long it's been played, or you know, buying something on reverb. You never know what the action's going to be like when that thing comes in, or the strings or whatever. You know, these always have brand new strings, good, nice setup. They're ready to go, so you don't have to fuss with a bunch of getting it dialed in. You know, because that'll cost you another $150, $200. So
Right on.
yeah.
Right on. All right, so let's play something before we do more announcements.
There's no more announcements. Go ahead and do what you want to do.
Okay. Well, what about
God
the
forbid you participate
jazz
in the,
workshop?
Well, what's there to say? It's coming up next
It's
week.
coming up next week. It's on the list here. It's coming up next week. Everybody's getting ready. Good. All right, so
Yeah, good announcement.
thank you. Hey, you know, there's a tune, a Cole Porter tune called I Love You. I mean, who writes a song called I Love You? But there's several of them. And this is one of them. And this particular one is usually done really up tempo. I remember seeing Tommy Tedesco play this song a lot. But I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it roboto, just so you can hear how it goes, you know. All right. Anybody hurt? Sounds
My eardrums.
It's a little thin on top on this. I don't know what's going on here. Did you notice that? Oh. Yeah. Okay, the pickup needs to be adjusted. All right, sorry. But anyway, this is a 575 that we have brand new. Right, Wes?
Yeah, that's a brand new Heritage up on our website. Can't find them.
Yeah, they're hard to get.
Can't find them. Can't find them.
This particular, God, it feels so good, and I think it sounds great. You can really hear it in the body when you just play the guitar. It's got a certain tonality. So it's got a certain tonality that I think is real sweet. Anyway, a 575 is the workhorse of the line for jazz guys. So Heritage 575. They made a lot of these. The price of these have gone up and up and up. And well, I guess it's like everything else, you know. If you go to buy a loaf of bread, it's double what it used to be. But anyway, hand built pretty much. It's and also it's all solid maple woods, solid top, solid sides and back. Ebony. Oh no, this is a rosewood fretboard, and with a mahogany neck. And it's a C-shaped neck, and it's very comfortable. That is this 575. If you're thinking, you know, I always want to get a 175. When you compare these to 175, you're going to see, wow, these are sweet. So anyway.
What can you tell about them?
Well, number one, the fact that it's all solid woods. It has more acoustic qualities.
Yeah, that thing's loud.
It is loud, isn't it? And it's funny, they use slotted screws for the pickup to raise the pickups. Who uses slotted screws anymore? I guess they're trying to be old school, Ken. Let me raise this up here. Talk amongst yourselves a second.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to find this. Here it is.
Paul P. Man said, any thoughts about the list for the student jam session room? I have a few tunes I'll nominate. Take the A-Train, Autumn Leaves, Doxy, Satin Doll. I know these are kind of beginner tunes, but that's what I'm working on. No, that's awesome, Paul. That's what we're looking for. Gonna put together, like I said, probably a list of 10 tunes. Those are all perfect tunes for that. You know, we're not looking to, you know, we want everyone to be able to jam together, not like only a certain level of people. So, you know, whether you're a beginner or super expert, you can have fun playing all those songs. So
yeah, you can do so much with those songs. They really shouldn't be considered beginner. I know they're big. That's what everybody says, they're beginner. But you can take anything, and when you start rearranging things and substitutions and voicings and stuff, you can take a real simple tune and make it real hard, you know? So, yeah, don't worry about songs being simple. So
And then Richard Bishop said, here in Toronto, Canada, we have a music store with Plex service, 3,600 Canadian.
how much? What? 3,600?
600 is refretting. God. What do you mean exactly by is that how much the so how much is the Plex job? Or is it 600? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Anyway,
3 to 600 Canadian.
And then speaking of your go to buy a loaf of bread, WC Ray says $5 for a decent loaf of bread here these days. Can you believe it? Richard then said, as a kid, I can remember a 25-cent sticker on a loaf of bread.
Wonder Bread.
A pack of Big Steve. I remember when a pack of cigarettes, 35 cents. Boy, that's changed. Aren't they like $20 now or 15
Well,
bucks?
at least 10. I think Corey buys the Indian cigarettes, which are $10. So
Yeah, that's a lot. So he said 300 to 600 for the Plex service. Bad, I guess. I don't know. How much is it? How much is a fret job? You just got one of your guitars refretted. How much? What did you? From Nate?
From Nate, he gave me a good deal.
Well, what's the deal?
$350.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, I found these frets that I really like. The medium. Oh gosh, he told me what they were, and now I can't remember them. But what a difference it made. It's just, every little thing helps. Sometimes if your frets are too low, I have a tendency to press too hard then, and I'm pressing into the wood. Frets are too high, I feel like it's speed bumps. And I love the Heritage frets.
What stands out about the Heritage frets?
They're not too big, they're not too small, they're just right. Even like on my L5, that 2013, frets are, they're Gibson frets, they're just a tad low, which contributes to the sound. But, like I said, I have to keep telling myself, lighten up, so, because I'll end up pressing into it. And I don't play hard anyways, so, but I'll end up doing that, and it's no good ski. Yeah, so.
So
it's going to change guitars here.
Yeah. Pat says he's got some song suggestions too.
Jeez. Sorry.
Oh my God.
What'd you say, Wes?
That's literally what it's like back there when you're like moving around and trying to like do stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Is that Scott Joplin? I don't think so.
I don't know. It's some free clip that I found called Ragtime.
Okay.
Song suggestions from Pat Evans. Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me.
Okay, will do.
A Mellow Tone. Killer Joe, Misty, Quiet Night and Quiet Stars, Dreamsville, Willow Weep for Me.
Wow, Pat. That's a great song list.
Yeah, so
yeah, we'll publish some of those things, and then so people have common ground, they can get up and play and jam. I think that's really, it'll be a real cool thing.
yeah, I think that it's gonna be fun for sure. Yeah, And I'm just, man, I know I keep saying it, but there's just so much more, going to be so much more room at this next one. Like, just there's spaces where even if you want to just go sit on a couch and jam with another person for a little while, there's places to sit everywhere.
They have beautiful patio.
Yeah, cool, super huge patio too.
Huge.
Yeah, they have a giant chessboard, and giant Connect 4. So
they have a giant Connect 4.
Yeah, so if you want me to whoop you at Connect 4, just come on outside. Plus racquetball too. I don't know if any of you guys play racquetball, but probably.
Sorry. I think, yeah. So, yeah, this guitar is an Eagle Standard.
Eagle Classic, right?
Yeah, Eagle Classic. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. And this one, they actually made this for me. And because I needed to have fret markers. It doesn't come with fret markers. So and then Pete Farmer said, I did a couple extra things to your guitar. I don't know what he did, but I sure love the guitar. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean you don't know what he did?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. I did a couple extra things on it. I think you're going to like it. I think he tap-tuned it is what he did.
Didn't you ask him?
Yeah, well.
Like when he said, hey, I did a couple extra things to your guitar. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't.
You weren't just like, what exactly did you do?
Yeah, I don't know what he did.
Yeah, you're interesting person.
Thank you, Wes.
Like any person in their right mind would have been like, oh, cool. Like, oh, awesome. I want to hear about what you did. Like, sweet. This is a custom guitar you made for me. Awesome.
Yeah, well, that was at the NAMM show, and he's a busy guy.
Yeah, I mean, that whole conversation would have taken a whole 2 minutes. But, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, here, I'm going to shut the mics off.
Wait.
Are you?
Yeah, I was just going to play. I'm just playing through this real quick, and then we'll play it. But
wait, so you're rehearsing?
Yeah, I'm just
here live on air.
Yeah,
seems appropriate. Here's the rehearsal portion of our show.
I love it. I love it.
The reason I do this is so people can hear it. So they can hear it as a fingerstyle piece. That's why I'm doing that. And okay, let's talk about this guitar though. This is a solid spruce 17-inch. It's a newer one, so it has the fingered tailpiece, which I enjoy. You can get the tension evenly balanced between all the strings. That's the theory of this. So if you can see, I have the high strings. These are raised up, giving it less tension. The low strings, since I use a skinny bottom, I like to put the tension down so it has a little more tension there. So this particular one, like I said, has excuse me, fret markers. However, they always come bound with the headstock, and solid woods all around. Simple ply, 1-ply binding. You can't go wrong with an Eagle Classic. 5-piece neck, which I enjoy. It's my new word. I remember my tax man said, yes, we've all been enjoying a low percentage interest rate. I'm thinking, yeah, I've been enjoying that myself, yeah. Anyway, solid woods. Again, you know, they kind of, I don't know why, but why do they stop making these things? I don't know.
Oh wait, so they don't make those anymore?
You can get one. Yeah, you know. I have a hell of a time like that. That guitar, that 575, that's a year and a half. It's been a year and a half. And I've got 3 of these on order. Who knows when they'll come. I hope I live long enough. So I'm sure maybe it might show up at our funeral or something. You know, it's old. Anyway, in a mellow tone, Duke Ellington. Now we'll play with the band. There it is in a mellow tone. Fun little tune, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds. That was one that someone just suggested. Yeah, that's a good tune for sure for everyone to play. Definitely.
Yes, yes. And then Jim Rolfe just said, how about some minor tunes like Blue Bossa and Black Orpheus? Yes.
Yeah, Blue Bossa definitely one on the list for sure.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah, so I'm going to work on that. That hopefully I'm going to include something on the email. Maybe just get some suggestions from you guys. Yeah. So check your email tomorrow if you went to the fest. And if you want to be on the... That is no more. You have to stir that thing every time you take a sip of it.
Well, the stuff is settling to the bottom.
All right.
Don said, are these heritage guitars for sale? The 575 is. I don't know. I might sell this. I don't know.
I think, yeah, they're all for sale for the right price. Give us a call.
Yeah.
You need to sell some guitars, man. You got a backlog. Serious backlog.
Well, I'll tell you, Wes, they'll sell someday. Absolutely.
Does Kirby have one or two of those?
What?
Doesn't he have two?
He's got a Golden Eagle. He's got two 550s, and that's a guitar that we should have featured today that we do not have. Is the 550, which is like the Tal Farlow, but so it's a laminate, sides and back and top, but it's got its own special sound. I mean, don't poo-poo it because it's a laminate. They all sound a little bit different.
Richard said, when you demo a guitar, try to do octaves in the demo songs. It gives a feel of the body voice that you can't get unless you have one in your lap.
That's really good point. Really good point. Yeah, because you always want to have that octave sound because basically that's what everybody's going after, the West sound. So, you want to make sure you have that. So, yeah. Okay, where are we at, Wes?
Well, you still have one more guitar up there, right?
I do. Let's actually I have two more. I brought out my 575 right there to show it, but I want to show you now a Golden Eagle. So basically, take a look at the appointments on this. I mean, it's a beautiful guitar. But the Golden Eagle is just a little bit different. Now, I've got a couple of Golden Eagles, one with one pickup and one with two. God, they're really hard to find the one pickup ones. But they're out there. They are out there. But I have this one here. And this one I find to be one of the most beautiful ones when you look at it and get a really good look. I love the iced tea finish on this and the all the appointments on it, the binding And it's got the old heritage tailpiece, which, you know, some people like, some people don't. I particularly do like it. Although I'm not the biggest fan of the end pin being the output jack. But that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. So, but I like that this guitar. I think it's totally beautiful. So this has, okay, this is, if you take a look at the back there, I've got two match set of maple, solid maple backs. Now, if we look at the back of this guy, that's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two-piece. Okay, good. All right. So they're both two-piece. Sometimes, you know, if you look at like L5s, some L5s don't have a matched back, which says it's a laminate back, because they don't make a solid back that's not two pieces, to my knowledge. Kind of weird.
Why don't they?
I don't know. Well, it might be hard to find that piece of wood. I don't know why it would be. Maple's pretty abundant, but I don't know why. That would be a great question to ask somebody. Why don't they make that on a 17-inch? Why don't they make a solid maple back?
Or a one-piece maple back, right? Because it is solid.
Yeah, but like I said, when you see a maple, a back that's not just one piece, it's decay and ruined the guitars for years, and yet they kept making those because they're translucent or something. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why would they do that? Why would they? Because that 1944 L5 I have, it's got the tailpiece that fell apart, or the pick guard that gases off, ruins everything.